Hello there, Chef Fehmi here, and today we're featuring leg of lamb, roasted leg of lamb, as the holidays approach, getting ready for the festivities. Okay, so we have brined leg of lamb right here, asparagus green and white, and baby potatoes for elegance. Everything is going to go in the oven, and everything is going to cook perfectly, ready for you to consume. One very key element when cooking with lamb is to brine your lamb 2.5 to 3 hours before you're ready to cook with it. And the ingredients for this brining is sugar, sea salt, water, and crushed garlic. All these ingredients will infuse the meat with a lot of this great flavors. And now we need to pat it dry for it to brown really nicely on the outside just before going in the oven. All nice and dry, ready for our seasoning. And to season the meat, we have chopped up very finely lemon zest of 1 lemon, about 2 or 3 tablespoons of rosemary, finely chopped as well, some kosher salt in there, cracked black pepper, olive oil, and we're ready to rock and roll. And here we go. We're going to coat our lamb with a drizzle of olive oil and the juice of 1 lemon. We're going to toss them all together. Get them all nice and coated and happy. And here we go. A little bit on the inside, a little bit on the outside, and we do with all of them. Same thing. These are very holiday flavors. If you had a bad experience with lamb before, this will wipe it right out. These guys are ready to be tied up with a string, okay? And we roll it tight. We grab the butcher twine, and we're going to truss it. Go at the very end here. Little knot. Go over it twice. Make sure you leave a little string at the little end there. You go over, under the meat, pull it down, tighten, do it again. About 1.5 inches to 2 inches apart. Do the same thing, tighten it up. One more time. And that is what trussing is all about. Maybe we'll go one last one here at the very end. It's done. We're going to flip it over. We're going to go over the middle one, go under the twine, pull it over, and we're trying to meet the other end where we left the little end hanging out of the twine. One more time. Flip it back over, and here we meet it again. We're going to tie it together. That's all there is to trussing. If this method is very difficult, simplest way would be put your strings underneath, lined up, and you tie them up one at a time, just like your shoestrings. And these babes are ready for a hot pan. And there we go. Our pan is nice and hot. We're going to sear the meat with a drizzle of olive oil here. See the little smoke? That's what we want to see. And one goes down. Okay. We're going to sear the meats on all the sides for a few minutes, and then they're going to go in the oven, 400 degrees, 25 minutes. Here we go. Getting some color on all the sides. Couple more minutes, and they're going to hit the oven. They look nice and brown from the pan, and make sure your pan is oven proof. Go straight in. 25 minutes and we're ready. I'm going to show you how to get to this elegant potato right here from this big guy here, and this is just a special treat for my family. So I'm going to cut the end here, cut the other end, cut them both in half, stand it up, cut in quarters, and now you're going to go grab this quarter here, and you're going to go peeling with a paring knife. Follow that motion. Circular motion of the hand. It takes a lot of practice, but eventually you'll get it. Took me a long practice here. Nice football shape right here. It makes for just a little elegant potato. Now we took our potatoes out of the water. That water prevented them from turning brown, and we're going to season them. We're going to use some olive oil, black pepper, and sea salt. 3 key ingredients just to coat the olive oil. Use some sea salt, gives them a nice flavor. And some black pepper. Everything to your taste, to your liking. If you like them spicy, by all means, add a little cayenne. I don't feel very spicy today. Combine them all, toss. And they're ready to go on a sheet tray in the oven. Our vegetable for the dish is 2 asparagus here. We have the green and the white. And most people think, you know, never seen white or heard of it. White asparagus is absolutely a green asparagus that has not seen the sunlight. It's grown in that fashion. It's covered with hay, so it doesn't see sunlight. It doesn't develop the chlorophyll that the vegetation gets from the sunlight. And that's all there is to it. We trimmed the ends, and we peeled a little bit of the end, so everything is edible. That's all we did. And these guys are ready to be also tossed with olive oil, black pepper, and kosher salt, and they're ready to go in the oven as well. All right, we took our lamb, and our lamb is resting for 10 to 15 minutes. Now, the juice accumulated at the bottom is what we're going to use for sauce, and we're going to throw in some cherry tomatoes for brightness and color. We're going to scrape the bottom of the pan, all those goodies. We're just waiting for the potatoes to be ready, and the asparagus, and we're ready to plate the whole meal. Our leg of lamb has been resting for 10 minutes right now, and that allows for the juices to settle in. And we're going to cut the string. Take it off. This is the inedible part. Take all the string off. We're going to cut it at a bias a little bit. A little pink. Medium. I would have liked for it to be a little medium rare. We're going to plate them right in this corner right here. The meat, we're going to arrange it nicely right on the side. And our little sauce, pan sauce, quick, with cherry tomatoes in it, is ready. We're going to just throw them right on the lamb. This dish is in its final stage. Some fresh scallions right there. And a sprig of rosemary to indicate that there's rosemary in the lamb. And there you have it. Bon appetit. And for a little sweet ending, I have prepared for you puff pastry filled with goat cheese and dates. Beautiful ending from my heritage to yours. I hope you try these recipes. They're not intimidating. They're very simple. Go back to theheraldnews.com/food and watch our video and follow the recipes. Bon appetit again.